to me being drugged, I had a nervous breakdown because I thought that my mother had cancer. It was one of the darkest but the most beautiful moments of my life. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jaquan back with another video. Since I'm back by popular demand, Queen back in the U.S. Where's to my mother, Nicki Minaj, is my mother. And today, don't mind this wig, girl. I threw this on for a video I was making for y'all, but I decided not to put it out. Yeah. So, anyways, this was my curly. Before we get into this. This is my curly hair. I blew it out and then I curled it, and the curls did not take. Was a fail. The curls ain't take. The hair is like really not. Don't have like movement to it. I think it's because the oil I had put on here and the style isn't that good either, because again I just threw it on so y'all could see how it looked on somebody's head. I didn't actually try to install it to the best of my ability. My makeup also a mess because after I started doing my makeup, I just wasn't feeling it. So don't let me lie, like, you know. And this lighting is not the best for y'all to see how it actually looked either. But anyways, this video is about meditation, because I did not know how many people I was influencing on, you know, on here to meditate. Like, my little son, y'all saw him in my what you got video, my mukbang, seafood mukbang. If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. He told my little sister, my actual little sister, that, you know, he was gonna start meditating. And my uncle was talking to my mama, and he told her that he be meditating, but he be feel like he doing it wrong. So this is basically a few pointers for you to meditate. Okay, so let me start off by letting y'all know that meditation is when you are training your mind. I mean, when you're silencing your mind, basically. Your mind is like a monkey that's drunk, girl. A drunk monkey, okay? So that's what we're gonna think of the mind is. A drunken monkey. And if this monkey it keep racing between shit that you worried about, like your past or the future, like bills and stuff like that, or, you know, something that hurt you in the past or whatever, you can't connect to a world that is far beyond the world that you see. And this is when walk by faith and not by sight come into play. So when you meditate, you basically close your eyes for a period of time to where you can relax and silence your mind. You want to focus. You want to focus right here. You want to bring your attention right here. So with your eyes, focus your eyes in the center and up towards your forehead. That will be basically connected to your third eye. And people have stories about, you know, demons when you open your third eye and stuff like that. Like, demons come and things of that nature, but what they don't realize is however you perceive things to happen, that's how it would happen. So if you are having, like, you scared to open your third eye, I mean, I'm not even, bitch, let your third eye open on its own. If you ask me, I'm just sitting here meditating and I feel the motherfucking vibrations, girl, the frequency. But anyways, yeah, if you feel like, you know, demons and stuff like that, it's connected to it, and don't do it, because you will create demons to pop up in your life. For me, I meditate to create a new life. I've been watching Joe Dispenza. He's a doctor. I've been Bob Proctor, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. I've been reading that book, and it has did some things in my life, child. So with the meditation, it's to get you into get you out of the world and more into yourself. It's basically the best thing to do if you want to be selfish in the best way ever. And what I mean by selfish is by connecting to yourself, getting to know yourself more, and getting to know why you want to do things, so you can change the paradigm, and that is your mind. The paradigm is the program that's basically you've been going by your whole entire life without even knowing, because our mind is programmed to do certain things the way we've always been doing it. That's why certain people don't like change. That's why certain people cannot be bosses, because you have to change in certain ways, and certain people do not embrace change because their paradigm, the people around them, did not embrace change. They didn't care for change, so they don't care for change either. But yeah, it helps you change that. Like, before I started doing this, if y'all do not know, I was drugged by somebody I perceived to be my close friend. I will talk about that in the story time. But anyways, I was drugged by somebody that I perceived to be my close friend. And in the midst of me being drugged, I had a nervous breakdown because I thought that my mother had cancer. It was one of the darkest but the most beautiful moments of my life. And people would say, what the fuck? You got drugged, you had a nervous breakdown, and you found out your mama had cancer. Not to mention, I missed the whole summer of my life without even knowing it, and did not know who I was around. I was not around my family or nothing like that either, but that's a whole nother story. And I might do that story time tomorrow. Ain't no telling. But anyways, yeah, it was the most beautiful because there was an experience that came with it. Once you start to see certain things at a certain way, then you will be able to experience things that I experienced. So basically, I caught from it that I needed to sit down, and not in a bitch you doing too much, you need to sit down, but in a you need to sit down and you need to connect with something higher than you, because you don't know the path that you're supposed to take. And I'm not saying like I don't know the path that I'm supposed to take, like I don't know where I'm going in life. No, because I know where I'm going. But it's the fact that I need to be able to allow it to happen, allow it to play out, because the type of person I am, I feel like I should be in control of my life. I feel like I should be able to I should be able to tell. I mean, like, I shouldn't have to face no worries, no problems, or nothing like that. Like, I should. So I was like so demanding and so dark and so controlling. So I feel like God in the universe, because they say God don't do stuff to people. So, but I feel like everybody you gotta listen, my nigga. It's coming. So I feel like God in the universe were teaching me that certain things you can't control, like certain stuff you cannot control it, so you might as well either sit here and listen, or we gonna slap your ass upside the head a couple of times, my nigga. So I had to get slapped upside the head because people was already telling me that the child was not for me. Like, people in the child's family were telling me that kid wasn't for me. But don't listen. You just don't listen. You see the good in people. And that's what I did. I was looking for the good in the person, and boom. So I took it not as this person drugged me and it hurted my heart, because I didn't know what was going on, didn't even know it was him, didn't know I was drugged or anything like that. So, whatever. But I took it like, it's time. Like, all the negativity I've spread it throughout my whole life, I can put more effort into spreading positivity and teaching people how to create the world that they want to live in, because you've basically literally created the world that you're living in right now. And the beauty about it is, while I'm learning it, the beauty about it is that I'm learning it and you're going to be learning it at the same time. So we're literally learning the same things together if you take it serious enough to get there. And then we'll be able to tell one another about, each other's experience. So anyway, when you close your eyes, you're not less prone to being distracted, which is why people meditate with their eyes closed. When you meditate, you're focusing on anything, bitch, that's not your mind, okay? You trying to get your mind to rest, but you need to know that it's not going to be easy. So you need to know that you're not gonna, as soon as you start meditating, you ain't gonna be like, bitch, I don't hear nothing in my mind, bitch, I'm doing a damn thing. No, baby, it is hard. But well, I can't say it's hard because it just takes practice. I don't believe nothing is hard. I believe everything, you have to practice it to get better than you are. So no, it's not hard, but it does take serious practice. And you want to make sure you're sitting straight up. Like, you don't have to be in the butterfly position, most people call it. You don't have to be in the butterfly position. You could be sitting in a chair like I'm sitting in right now with your feet flat on the floor, with your back, your spine erect so that it's straight up. So, and you want to make sure that your stomach, your abdomen is pushed in close to your back, or just basically sucked in. You close your eyes, and people usually have their hands like this. I have my hands like this. I do this. I do this. I do this. It doesn't matter, whatever, you know, the vibe is. But I was told watching this, what you call on YouTube, it's called Noise. That's the channel, but it's a doctor. He worked with celebrities and talked to them about their problems and things like that. Psychiatrist. I was told that your pointer finger and your thumb, one of them is for pride and ego, and the other one is humbleness. So that's why you see people like this most of the time meditating. And you close your eyes, of course, so you make sure you know your back is erect and your stomach is sucked in, your chest is out, aligned, everything is aligned straight so your chakras can line up. Whenever you start digging into it, like actually looking on YouTube and stuff like that and finding out about the human brain and things like that, like I keep telling y'all to, then you will know more about it. But because I'm still learning myself, bitch, so I ain't finna explain shit to you that I don't know. You sit and you focus. I mean, I listen to meditate. I literally type in meditation music, and they have meditation music for positive energy. They have meditation music for abundance. They have meditation music for remembering, to help you remember stuff. They have meditation music for healing and things like that. And when you look into this thing, when you get deeper into this, you're gonna be very mesmerized when you see that, you know, half of the movies that you watch really, bitch, they really out here telling the truth. Like, I'm not gonna say the movie because you gotta be like in a state of wholeness in order to watch Kyle. So, like The Wrinkle of Time, people just think Oprah was playing that motherfucking movie, but bitch, that is real life. That is how you manifest things that you want to happen in your life. Watch The Wrinkle of Time. I dare you to watch The Wrinkle of Time, and do not look at it as it's just a movie, but it's because it's not. It is a spiritual behind it. You have to start looking at messages and everything that you watch. And basically, to give y'all a summary of the movie, this girl and her foster brother, their father was a scientist. Their father and their mother, their parents, were scientists. And they basically was studying the human brain and was trying to tell people that, you know, you can basically travel in time through your brain. And the people thought that this man was playing. But see, that goes to show you how ignorance, you know, is bliss. So, now, do I feel like he explained it good? No, because he did not know how to explain it. When you're dealing with stuff like that, you don't know how to explain it. This is why you hear people calling a lot of people crazy for certain things when they start meditating and things like that. And it's not that they're crazy, it's that they're trying to introduce you into this supernatural thing that, you know, you're not ready to hear because they don't know how to explain it, and just because you're not accepted. So while you're watching this video, please be open-minded. And yeah, so I've experienced my first little wait until, I want to say, so many people call it the vortex, so that's what I would call it. Experiencing the vortex, and it's just like when you're in it, when you're truly meditating. I'm talking about sitting there and it can be so distracting around you. It can be like so distracting around you. So you might want to get you some headphones. I use headphones. I meditate with the butterfly method because I can. crisscross episodes, whatever you want to call it. It's cool to me because it keeps me aligned. And when I do it, you basically want to allow, when you breathe, you have to breathe in like a big deep breath like they tell you to do at the hospital. If you do go to the hospital, I don't go to the hospital because I do not get sick. You make sure your eyes closed, of course, and you're focusing on the center of your head. You breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And you're trying to get energy because you are source energy. So you're trying to get energy to come from your abdomen to your heart because it needs to open up your heart in order for you to receive the things that the universe have for you, because everything is made out of source energy. And yeah, so it's gonna when you breathe, deep breath is open up your chest. So of course it's opening up your heart, and it's gonna go to your brain. You want it to go to your brain, and you want to hold it for a few seconds, and then you want to release all your stress into the universe. As you're meditating, you want to think about the life that you want to live, and you want to act like okay, so if you want to be rich, if you're lacking financial stability, if you meditate, you ask two simple questions. What is it that you want? So, of course, since it's financial stability, you want to be financially stable. How much money do you want? You got to get specific. So, I want $100 million. That's what I'm manifesting into my life. $100 million by November the 26th, 2020, and it will happen. But you want to say, after you find out what you want and the specific thing, you want to ask yourself why. You literally have to ask yourself, what do you want? Even though you might know, but you still have to ask your mind while you meditate. What do you want? $100 million. Why do you want it? And then your why needs to be like something that's really strong to you. Like, my why is my family. I got to make sure that they are taken care of, because if I don't, who will? So that's my why. And you would literally start, finding out ways to get it. Don't ever ask how, because once you ask how, you're going to feel like you can't get it done, because you're going to be looking at resources that you don't have. And you don't have the answers. The universe does. This is why people meditate. This is why people listen to the universe, because they not playing with this. And this hair is stiff. I should have listened to the universe, girl, when these people kept it the way it was. And I didn't, but whatever. But yeah, and it helped you with patience. Look, before you be able to see what you manifest, you're gonna go through a period. First of all, you gotta get through being selfish. Selfishness is gonna stop you from getting able to be into the place that you want to be in life. Because if y'all don't know why we are here here for a purpose, and the purpose is to spread life and to live life abundantly, and to be able to make this human experience as beautiful on earth as it will be in the spiritual realm. So when you get into the vortex, the deeper you get into it, the deeper things you start to realize things like, it's an angel around me right now that y'all can't see. I can't see right now either, but I will be able to see it soon, because I'm not gonna stop this. This experience is just so beautiful. Everybody have an angel around them. You will be able to see your angel once you get deeper into your meditations, once you be able to meditate for like hours without even being interrupted and things like that. And they do talk to y'all. Like, if you believe that you have a guardian angel, I need y'all to know that they're around you right now, and they do talk to you. And we don't listen most of the time. We say it's our conscious and things like that, but it's really not. It's really literally the guardian angel that God has assigned to you. And they are so beautiful. This Joe Dispenza said, and when he was explaining it, I got chills. So I could feel my guardian angel telling me, bitch, wait till you see me, bitch, because we two bad bitches together. So, yeah, I got chills when he was explaining it and things of that nature. but they talk to you and they laugh and they're here to make your life better. That's why people, I need y'all to start researching things that y'all don't know about. Like, you need to research angel numbers and you need to research spiritual signs so you will know when you have the great divine with you at all times. And that's where we are at. Like, happiness in my life, we know that we create that ourselves. We know that you're only depressed if you see, when you connected in a certain way, you know that if you don't control your emotions control you. And what I mean by that, I mean, like, a sad person always thinks sad thoughts, so they're used to sadness. So their body is literally prone to it. So you're addicted to being sad. A happy person usually thinks with happy thoughts, so they're addicted to being happy without even knowing it. So you just create happiness around you no matter what it looks like and things like that. A sick person, or a person that always claim that they're sick, or their head is hurting, or their stomach hurting, that there's a problem with them, you only like that because that's the way that you're thinking. That is the train thought that you have. You have to be open-minded to be able to accept the things that I am saying, so you will know that this is true. And when you start meditating, you will realize it will happen slowly but surely. You need to be grateful. You would have to be grateful. You would have to give up selfishness. You have to give up anger. You would have to give up having an attitude. You will have to be grateful. You will have to I mean, I'm still working on it myself, so yeah, I'm just telling y'all what I've heard, what I've experienced, and what I believe I feel to be true. So you will have to give up these things before you can receive the abundance, because you asking for $100 million, but if you asking for $100 million just so you can ride around in cars and not help nobody else's life, then it's gonna take you longer to get it, opposed to somebody like me that's trying to make sure that everybody around me, they got a good reason and no malicious intent behind it to get what I want in life. So I will literally think and grow rich, like Napoleon Hill's book says. You literally think yourself into riches, and you think yourself into riches by dreaming that you're rich. It's gonna sound like, bitch, really, you telling me all I have to do is dream that I'm a millionaire, then I'll become a millionaire. But once you start looking into the things, then you would know. And if you stay with me and you see the consistency and you see all of the things that I've tell you guys about, and y'all see it manifest into reality, then I feel like you will know. And I feel like that's one of the reasons that, I'm here to let people know that you are in charge of your own life and that you can create your own life, your own happiness, your own abundance. And it's so amazing, like, because we should have been known this, like, the Bible tell us, well, the church people, they tell us stuff in the Bible, but they don't tell us how. And so when they say walk by faith and not by sight, we don't know that these people is really telling us to, bitch, create your own world in your life, like, for real. They telling us, okay, so you say you want to be a rapper, you want to be like the best rapper in the world. Become the best rapper in the world in your mind, and you will see it manifest in your life. This is why you have people like prophets and prophetess, I guess. I guess they manifest stuff into existence, or they ask their guardian angels and things of that nature to lead them to people that needs certain things, or lead them to whatever video that's going to help their destiny and things like that. If you do that, it will help y'all, because that's what I've been doing since Sparkle Marie told me. Shout out to Sparkle Marie on YouTube. Watch her YouTube videos, Manifestation Babe, Manifestation Mondays, and she will help y'all get a better understanding, because this is something new to me and I am learning as I go, and I'm trying to be able to tell y'all while I'm learning. We can learn together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please continue. As y'all can see, I started crying a little because it is amazing to me, and y'all do not feel the vibration that came with when I was speaking to give me just the confirmation that I needed, that I was on the right track. So thank you, angels, universe, great divine, and my ancestors, God, and whomever else that is reaching out to me. can't wait to embark on this spiritual, beautiful journey with you guys. I'm gonna go meditate because I haven't meditated all day, and it's not like me. It's time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay positive, stay, most important, stay all prayed up. If you stay prayed up, you will stay beautiful, blessed, and positive. Because how could you not be positive if you have prayer in your life? And if you have prayer in your life, you have spirituality. I mean, you basically are spiritual. And if you're spiritual, you're a spiritual being. You know that this life that you're living is not for you. It is for someone else. So please be impactful and help others become the best version of themselves. See y'all my next video, which is tomorrow. We got a story time for y'all girls, and it's probably be with me and my sister or me and my mama to tell y'all about our experiences with knowing that she had cancer. Thank you guys so much for watching. I forgot to tell you guys that meditation helps with things like anxiety. It helped with impatience. Both I had. It helped with impatience. It helped with anxiety. It helps with anger issues. It helps with being in charge of your emotions. Like, once you start meditating, you realize that it's what the way you look don't matter. Like, that it's all about the inside of you. It help you. It really help you just be able to connect with your spiritual self, your higher self, and it lets you know that the things of this world outside, like our flesh, you know, yeah, it's nice and dandy and it's cute, but it's things better to be worried about. Like, bitch, why are we worried about ourselves? Like, why are we worried about how the next person see us, or the fact that it's a motherfucker trying to bomb the U.S., or the fact that the dudes keep motherfucking brainwashing y'all with all this badass shit. Don't want to let y'all see the good in people. Or the fact that the news wanna string along that Donald Trump ain't shit ass is still out here, and that he is still gonna be the president no matter what y'all think, with his ain't shit ass. So yeah, it's basically to let y'all know that why the fuck are you worried about the world outside of yourself when you can be creating your own world in the inside. And it will actually become, you know, a reality. The longer you keep going, the more you practice. You know, you have to keep practicing in order to do certain things, and I will leave links to certain videos that I've been watching to better explain it, since I cannot help y'all. I know they will, and I need y'all to start doing work your motherfucking self, bitch. So that means once I give y'all this link to this motherfucking video, you go create you a motherfucking playlist, entitle it Knowledge, so you can know how to motherfucking create abundance in your life and how to create the life that you want to desire. Because you cannot believe that motherfucking Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Kobe Bryant, motherfucking Jordan, motherfucking NBA young boy, motherfucking all them people could do it and you can't. Because at one point of time, they ain't have shit else to do but believe, and that's all it takes is belief for you to start being able to do supernatural things in your life. And also, y'all ain't know, if you didn't know, meditation can also extend your lifespan. Yes, bitch, you can literally think yourself into healing, think yourself into a further existence. So get on your shit and get yourself together, girl. Like, we really out here. Bye.